Trying to look younger is exactly what's making you look older. Now, I know how that sounds, so stay with me for a second, right? A while back, like I was in the barber chair and I asked him for a hard part, right? You know, the sharp line with the clippers that cut right down the line of your part, right? It looks clean, it looks sharp, but I got up and I checked the mirror and I just felt like something's off, right? It's not a bad haircut. It's just not my haircut, right? It's a younger guy's cut on a guy who isn't young anymore, right? And in that 1 second, I already knew it. Like I look like I'm trying. Now, here's the thing that nobody tells you about getting older, right? It's not the wrinkles that give you away first. It's not the grays, right? It's the trying. And you can spot a guy, like you guys know, tell me, you can see a guy chasing his 20s from across the room, like before you even see his face, right? It's the car, it's the clothes, maybe the slang, like all of it. So today, let's talk about 5 changes, like real ones, like no surgery, no gimmicks, stuff that actually makes you look and feel younger without you ever looking like you're trying, right? So, but first we got to talk about what most guys get, and this is where they get the whole thing backwards. Because if we skip this part, you're going to end up making the same mistake I almost made in the chair. So here's the mistake: you think looking older is the enemy. So the second you notice it, you overcorrect, right? Like you go get that new car, the new convertible, the slang that stopped landing years ago, right? Maybe it's a pair of jeans that you hadn't worn in a decade, right? Maybe it's that hair color, right? That never, it was a shade that never intended by nature. But in that whole time, you think you're fixing something, right? You're probably thinking, but I do feel older, right? Like, doesn't that count for something? Like, sure, things change. I get it. But it was never about the age on your face, right? It's about the energy that you're carrying around, right? So you see a grounded guy who takes care of himself, who moves like he knows exactly who he is, right? He reads it sharp, like no matter what year he was born in, right? But a guy overcorrecting and chasing in his 20s or chasing his 20s, right? It shows up in every decision he makes. Like that just comes off as insecure, right? So the goal was never to look younger, right? It's to stop looking like you're just trying to apologize for your age. So here's exactly where you should start. So first, and this one nobody expects, right? It's to fix your posture before anything else, right? And this is the tell. Like before anyone checks your face, right? They're checking how you're carrying yourself, right? So are your shoulders rounded? Is your head down? Are you shuffling your feet? Like that reads as tired and old before a single wrinkle does, right? So I want you to stand up straight, right? Like roll your shoulders back slightly and walk like you've got somewhere to be, right? It costs $0 and it does more, right, than any cream will ever buy, right? So, and look, you'll hear people complain about everything, right? Everything just aches more as they get older. Like, okay, sure it does, but your body's no different than like anything else that you own, like any other piece of machinery you own, right? It aches and creaks when you stop using it. So move it. And most of that getting old shit, it's like it's just a feeling that just takes care of itself, right? So second is grooming, right? But not the way you think, right? So I'm not talking about 5 products like using that you use twice a month. I'm just talking about one simple routine every day. And right, and for me, that's just a basic cleanse, moisturizer, and sunscreen, right? Maybe you use an exfoliating scrub once or twice a week. It's nothing complicated. The next thing is to keep your beard lined up, or if you like clean shaven, and keep it consistency. Keep it consistent, right? Because consistency, it does more for how you look and how you feel than any expensive serum or cream like you that use half used in your cabinet, right? So third, and this one trips guys up consistently and constantly, and it's that the fit over trends happens and is important every single time. And this is where it usually gets backwards because chasing what's trendy is exactly what makes you look young, right? It makes you look like you're trying. So What actually reads as sharp is the stuff that fits you, right? And that suits you, right? It's simple, it's clean, right? It's a little elevated, but a well fitted, like plain tee and dark denim jeans, right? It's super clean, right? Simple shoes, right? Like not the pair that makes you look like you're trying to like relive your high school basketball tryout days, right? That was probably me, but same lesson that's from the barber chair, right? It's the hard part wasn't wrong because it looked bad. It was just wrong because it wasn't built for me, right? So I want you to try matching the choice to your age, right? Your face, right? Your life where it is right now, not to whatever's trending this month, right? So fourth is the way you talk, right? So if you're still leaning on slang or references that stopped like hitting 10 years ago, right? That ages you in your day-to-day conversation, right? The same way a bad haircut ages in a photo, right? And you don't have to talk like you're in your 20s, right? So just talk like you're paying attention to the situation in the room that you're actually in. Right. So, fifth one, and this one ties everything together, it's slow down, right? It's making good eye contact when you're with someone and not rushing your words, right? Don't be avoiding eye contact or shrinking in a room. So, all of that reads as smaller and older, right? No matter your actual age, right? So slow your pace down, right? Look people in the eye when you talk to them, right? And that does more for how you, so it's again, it's posture. It's like that one grooming habit, like done daily, right? And make sure your fit is on point over the trending stuff. And it's just dropping the dated slang, right? And slowing down, right? To actually hold eye contact. And none of it needs a surgeon, right? It just needs you to stop fighting your age, right? So pick one of these five things, right? And start this week, just one. And I just want to know which one of these hit closest home for you. I would like you to tell me in the comments below, and I'll drop another video soon. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.